Hey guys, this is Mop Up Marv. Voices in your head, live from your mom's basement. How you guys doing tonight? We're gonna get this ball rolling since we're playing some Destiny. Just came out on this Tuesday, really. So I don't know how you doing there, Twisted. Glad you could join us, man. So. Anyways, we're gonna talk about Destiny. What I like about it, what I dislike so far. I mean, granted, yeah, I do have a camera, I just don't have it on all the time, man. So anyways, I'm gonna play some Crucible, hang out, and see where this conversation goes. I don't know if you know much about Destiny 2 there, Twisted, but, I am playing. They still have their three main characters: a Warlock, the Titan, and the Hunter. My favorite character is still the Warlock. I like the I don't know. I'm very much into floating around, flying around, all that good fun stuff. And I got Elite controller, so that works out really well. That's right, Warlock's awesome. And in fact, I feel that they've made the Warlock even better on this one. I have not played the Hunter character yet, so that sucks. I can't put any information on him yet. However, I put a lot of time into the Warlock. He's level 20 already. The game just came out, what, a few days ago? So, and then I've spent quite a bit of time on my Titan as well. I might end up doing another web show on Destiny 2 either next week or 2 weeks from now when I get a little bit more time into it, but we're gonna play some Crucible so I can just chillax and not ruin any of this story for you guys if you guys don't want any of that stuff ruined and whatnot. So we're just gonna hang out and play some multiplayer. But now my whole big thing is Destiny 1. I was super hyped up for Destiny 1. Because I am a big fan of 343. And what's this? Pocket beats everything. Win 3 consecutive rounds in a single match as a team. Defeat 5 opponents while their supers are active. That is new. I did not know about those challenges. Alright, so anyways, oh, they're behind me. Oh, that did not work at all. Shield. Shh. Dude, it's IELD for shield, man. Come on. So anyways. That's actually fantastic, Twisted. Oh, I actually have a pulse gun that I do not want in here. Alright, so anyways, Destiny 1, I am not a big fan of, well, I was actually super hyped up for Destiny 1. Absolutely. As I'm a big fan of 343, as 343 came up with, well, started creating the whole game of Destiny. So with that, well, when I got Destiny, I put mad crazy time into Destiny 1. Went and did the raid super fast, like one of the first ones to do the raid, everything else. Spent a lot of time on it, and once you beat the game and basically do everything once, in a sense, granted, I had to constantly wait for new content to be released, which took a while for it to be released all the time.
Been knocked out.
Which kind of drug it on a bit, but yeah, they kind of give you some things to do back in Destiny 1,
got the better of you.
which Destiny 1, it was a big massive grind in order to do it, like collect the really crazy weapons. In Crucible, it made Crucible very unbalanced, because of the fact that you grind a lot and you get better weapons than everyone. So basically then you're playing Crucible as if you're someone just starting out, you're playing against people with like really good weapons and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, you are basically screwed. This is basically what it comes down to. Gosh, why actually I want to go to, why do I not have my auto rifle, man?
3 lives left.
There we go. So fast and good protection, yeah. I don't know, my brain's not fully here tonight, which kind of sucks. My brain's on a lot of other different things. So, but however, Destiny 1, there was a big massive grind. Basically, multiplayer was very unbalanced. Once you beat the game, it was literally, hey, go play these retarded AIs over and over and over again so that you can get better weapons than your opponents. And even then, a lot of times it was straight luck of the draw of what weapons you got, or armor and all that fun jazz. Now don't get me wrong, the whole idea of Destiny, of finally turning a first-person shooter into an RPG, is finally someone did it. That's all I gotta say. And they did it good. Alright, that was a big thing. And so that was my biggest thing with Destiny. And then you had to constantly turn around and buy the DLC, which you guys all know my opinion on DLC. If you've seen my previous web shows, I am not a fan of DLC. I don't think it's right that they can sell partial games and then make you buy to get like extra expansion so that you can see the rest of the story on that game that you already paid for. It's just not right in any way, shape, or form, in my opinion. So we got that and that. However, I have been spending some time on here. This is all about Destiny 2, right? Although we do gotta compare the two, of course, right? Well, what's gotten better, what's gotten worse, right? Oh, I am so dead. Nope, I am not dead. Oh, I did work on that. A couple of them got killed. I'm golden. I am so dead. Alright, so anyways, comparison for Destiny 2. I don't know, Twisted, did you play Destiny 1, man?
No more lives on your side. You're knocked out.
Yeah? Alright, so I don't know, man. Destiny 1, what'd you think about Destiny 1? Me personally, the overall grand scheme of things, I think Destiny 1 was, once you get through it, like, then it's just a grind, and to me it just wasn't that entertaining. The mechanics of multiplayer just didn't feel right. Like, there was really not much to it except running around. To me it kind of felt like Call of Duty with like hit points.
Fight on.
That's what this game kind of feels like. To me. Well, what Destiny 1 felt like. Twisted Flick says Destiny 1 was good to me, but I had to always complete side quests to get to story. Alright, I could actually see that point. Always having to like... Yeah. This one, however, they did fix that for the most part. I mean,
5 lives left.
they did like a couple side stories or whatever and made sure that you like leveled up and whatnot, which was pretty cool. So that you had to have better stuff in order to move on. However, if you play your cards right, you can practically go straight from storyline to storyline to storyline and just play it straight through, which is pretty much what I'm doing with my Titan now. My Warlock, I kind of dinked around a little bit, getting through the story.
No more lives on your
Twisted
side.
Flick says they made sure that you knew what they were. Oh yeah. Alright, I got you on that. Oh, get wrecked.
You're knocked out.
And that beam is so trippy, dude. I have no idea what's up with that. But, yeah,
Allies down.
they let you know what the side quests are, what you do with them and whatnot in this one. However, for the most part, it's basically straight from storyline to storyline to storyline if you want, or you can sit there and take your time. Now, I will let you know, in this game, it is completely pointless to... basically, if you want to waste your time, which, you know, everyone can do what they want to do. Alright? But it's basically a big waste of time to spend your time doing all the side quests or anything else except for the campaign right off the bat with your character the first time through. The reason for it is because as soon as you beat the campaign and you talk to a few people in the tower, alright, you automatically get to level 20 instantly, right then and there. It'll level you up to 20. And the whole point, the whole way around RPG games like this is you want to get to your, basically the higher you are, the better gear you get. So you can sit there and take your time and doing all this other side quests and different thing or public events and whatnot. However, if you spend too much time on that, all you're doing is getting low level gear, low level weapons, and in the grand scheme of things, you're just wasting time. There's so much to do in this game, you might as well just get further and then you can go back and you can do the side quests, you can do everything else. So right now, what I'm actually been doing is I'm not even really playing Crucible right now, except right now in this web show, but basically I'm going through and I'm doing the campaign. I've done it all with the Warlock real quick, got him to level 20, because like I said, once you beat the storyline and you go talk to a few people, then you automatically become level 20, even if you're like level 16. Alright. And so now I'm running it, just running through with my Titan, and then I'll run through my Hunter, and then from there I can pick my favorite character, which is a Warlock, and just sit there and use him to grind for like every piece of gear, because with my Warlock I can still collect gear for my Titan and my Hunter. So from there, whenever, say, I'm doing raids with friends or allies or anyone else I meet online, and say I want to be a warlock, but we have way too many warlocks and they need another character. Well, not everyone usually has all three characters all leveled up and maxed out, kind of thing. So if I turn around and I start hitting that super quick and super easy, they're all up and ready to go when it's time to do those nightfall strikes and raids and everything else. Also, Twisted Flick says also it's easier to get exotics, but I notice the higher the level, the lower the exotic. Wait, what? Usually when you're higher, the exotic becomes higher as well. Like, you have more opportunity to get those level, exotics or legendaries, so to speak. Jeez. So anyways. But yeah, as you... Yeah, you know what, that's the bad part about these games, is some people can grind, and they can't get squat. And then there's other ones, like, that's me. Like, I grind, and I get, like, the crappiest things ever. Alright? And then other people will, like, go through the raid, like, a couple times, and they'll get, like, everything they want. And it's just like, really? Not even. So, yeah, that's a bad thing about these games, all about chance and whatnot. Just it is what it is, and it kind of sucks, but what can you do about it, man? Like a gun that does 400 damage but shoots at a rate of 0.1. Yeah, it's all about luck, man, in the grand scheme of things, and how much time you do actually spend in this game. Fact is, Bungie wants you to play this game. By the way, I think I was saying 343 earlier. It's Bungie who makes this game. I don't know what I was thinking about. Oh, get wrecked. Got him. So. Oh, I got a sword.
One foe remains.
That guy got melted. Got him, knockout. Hey, about time we actually win. Maybe I kinda did something and helped out my team. But yeah,
Round start.
Bungie wants people to play this game, so yes, they're going to, you know, make it difficult, but some people are just gonna get luckier than others. It is what it is. Yeah, Bungie was good with Halo, man. I thoroughly appreciate it. And like I said, like, because Bungie made Halo, when they was making Destiny and making this whole new first-person shooter RPG, I was like, you know what? This sounds like a really crazy good idea. I'm glad someone's finally doing it. However, in the grand scheme of things, it just did not feel like... I'm used to Halo, so in a sense, it just did not feel like Halo. Gosh, another guy popped out. So, I don't know. Basically, Bungie was sitting there trying to say, this game is going to be balanced and everything else. Well, if you were giving people other weapons and different, like, people get to start out with different weapons and different abilities, and everyone has supers and whatnot. No, I'm sorry, it's not.
Your team's out of lives.
I destroyed the snot out of them. But you just, I don't know. Oh, I should have never backed out of that. But yeah, you can't really balance out something if everyone's got different stuff. You can't ever do it. However, it is kind of realistic because in real life, you can't ever always have the same thing. You know, when you go to war, people are gonna have different weapons and different gears. That's how it's gonna play out. So that I do get. However, when I look at a game, I look at a game like, you know, I want to play it in a competitive standpoint.
Which of you will survive?
I want to play it from a competitive standpoint that we play on the same playing field, and whoever is better, right? That's how I kind of see it. So, but I do understand the whole, you get to choose what you want, what gear you want to have and everything else. I get that. Oh my gosh, that guy got that, and it slaughtered me. Exactly, Twisted Flicks. I'd rather have people win because they were more skillful, not because they had a better gun. Especially here in Destiny, how you get a better gun is if you grind a lot, or if you pay a lot of money. Because here's the thing on that. There are people who just spend way too much time on video games. We all know it. It's nothing new. And then there's other people who work for a living, or are always constantly doing other stuff, or just flat out don't spend that much time on video games. So then they try and come onto a game like Destiny, and they can't do nothing. Well, I mean, they can do stuff, but I mean, it's completely unbalanced. So you just, I don't know, you can't balance it, but at the same time it makes sense too.
1 minute. No more second
Get
chances.
wrecked, bro. Killed them both.
Obliterated the enemy.
Killed them both. What a play. So anyways,
You're in the lead.
Destiny 2 though. We'll get over on Destiny 2 because I am having a lot of fun with this game. Although it is the beginning, it is something new, and something new is always good to a lot of people, for the most part. Although a lot of people don't like change either. Oh, he's hiding. Oh, they're putting mad shots into me. Got him. I'll take that trade. That was crazy with two of them shooting at me. So, Destiny 2 campaigns, they actually have a campaign on this one, which is nice. The other one, yeah, they had a campaign, but the story was like irrelevant. Basically.
5 lives left.
It was very non-existent, mostly because I believe the writer left like midway through, and so a lot of the story didn't come out the way that they planned. So they tried to put it out all through these like DLC stuff. That's what they tried to do, and make people pay for it, which is wrong again. Oh. Let's see if I can flank this guy. Actually, he already got killed by my teammate.
No more lives on your side. 1 minute left.
Oh, that guy's done. So anyways, this game's going great. Alright, they've got a whole lot of unique things. Campaign doesn't feel such a grind. Everything, there's so much to do in this game that it's not repetitive walking around feeling like a crazy ridiculous grind, which is actually nice for once. So to have unique things to try out and do, it's fantastic, man. I'm enjoying it. Crucible, I played the beta beforehand, and I wasn't a big fan of the Crucible, mostly because the only thing they let us try out was actually
Tiebreaker active. You have one last shot at survival.
Oh crud, where's this guy at? Got a nade for him. Hold on, we'll try and catch this guy.
The enemy has taken the tiebreaker.
What? Oh, that's weird for that to work like that. It's kind of dumb. I didn't realize that. Never played that. So anyways, oh, what was I talking about, Twisted? Oh, I gotta catch him on the flank. Jeez. They are playing like... They are hugging each other right now in that back corner is what they're doing. Really just kind of touch base on everything. I wasn't too prepared for this web show, I'm not gonna lie. Usually I am. Usually I have things to talk about. Destiny is a lot newer. I was hoping for a few more people to join in on this conversation, bring up their ideas, but basically Crucible, the beta, I was playing the beta, and the only thing they had was like kind of like a search and destroy version of like Call of Duty. And so like you would die once and you were pretty much out kind of thing, which really sucked. It did not really give people the option to play and really test out what Crucible was in the beta. Oh, the graphics, man. The graphics of this game is totally Bungie's style. I mean, you go back and you look at like the first Halo games, they have it very vibrant, colorful, artistic, almost cartoony in a sense, but not so much. So that's kind of the feel that Bungie likes to do. Oh my gosh, what's really hard about these kind of competitive games is if you don't have a team, you don't have people you're working with, and those guys are straight up hugging each other and just team shooting is all they're doing. Which, in reality, it's smart, it's strategy, but no casual play in this. It's all good. Oh, 10 seconds. That means that one thing's gonna be coming up.
Good. Show your enemy what a real fight. I can't deny the numbers. Your enemy has won.
What?
Opponent has match point.
That's weird how that's working. So, graphics though, they did a lot of detail. I mean, look at this grass. they got a lot of very, very artistic people, I can tell you that right now. So, what is going on, man? Wow, that was brutal. So, but that's I don't know. So I'm actually gonna call it on this web show, and yeah, I will be doing another web show on Destiny where I have a lot more gameplay into it. Well, time put into it. More thoughts and opinions. I can say so far the game is great. Good fresh new game from what we've had, and I hope Bungie does a whole lot better with this Destiny 2 and not so much splitting up their community with DLC, that they try and keep everyone playing together. And that it works that way. And I hope it all works out. I really do. And I hope this game becomes something more. As of multiplayer, Crucible here, it's really, really hard to do something with it. Get out of here. So, after this match, I'll call it good on this show, but we'll go ahead and finish this match, see where it goes. Get wrecked, Squeeze Birch. Oh, what a play, lovable Chewie.
You've got 30 seconds.
Alright, where are these guys hiding at? Over here in this corner.
10 seconds. No lives left on either side. I'm on the edge of my seat. Tiebreaker active. The end is coming. Fight!
Uh-oh. There it is.
One opponent standing.
Come on, he's almost dead. Pick him off. Pick him off. Oh, they're looking the wrong way. Now he's got full health. And he's got a better weapon and totally destroyed that guy. That was a close match, though. Good game. Good game.
The best thing about being a guardian
But,
is you're never truly beaten.
alright, well, this is Voices in Your Head for first peek about my opinions on Destiny 2. Hopefully next week or in 2 weeks, we can get more of a conversation going in on here. I'll have more opinions about what's going on, what I think about this game. And if it becomes a grind like Destiny 1, and if Crucible gets repetitive and old very, very fast. But so far it's going good. It's a fairly new game, as I said before, so we will see how it plays out. This is Voices in Your Head, and we are leaving your mom's basement. So, adios, guys. Have a good night. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button on the YouTube channel. Go ahead and go to mixer.com/IDZ_MOP_up_Marvel. Say it's Marvel. Go ahead and hit that follow button and everything else. Alright, have a good one, guys.